So hey guys, and welcome to another adventure game with me, Supernautus, an adventure/puzzle game. This is The Room, and now I've got a thing popping up on my screen that I didn't need to see. Anyway, yeah, this is The Room, kind of a puzzle/adventure game, as I say. This was from Fireproof Studios, and came out... when did this come out? Was it 2012? I'm trying to remember if this is that old. It's a very popular game. I just want to remember. I probably should have checked that first, but at the same time, well, 2014, Steam says. I don't know. I'll find out. Anyway, it's supposed to be a very good game. There's a sequel to this as well that no doubt we'll play at some point. But right now, let's play this one. Not a lot of not a lot of sort of options to adjust in that as such. There's a couple of things, but nothing to be majorly concerned about. Let's get started. Let's see what it's all about. What have we got here? This is a tutorial. So we've got a safe. And we can go round this. There's an envelope on the top of the safe. Okay, so we can... I guess we've got a letter to look at. You came, I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It's the only one in existence, and it's the key to incomprehensible power. The safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. Rather, you always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favour. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you're as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. I clicked a key. It's got an animal motif. Looks like some kind of... I'm not too sure. Rotate the lid to line up the keyhole. There we go. And then we just drop the key in. And turn it. And there we've got, feed me and I shall arrive. Give me drink and I shall... Oh, survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Click the eyepiece icon to wear the eyepiece. And click the eyepiece icon to remove it. So we've got some kind of eyepiece. Feed me and I shall survive, give me drink and I shall die. I wonder if that does anything at this distance. A riddle. The solution must be... It's got to be fire, right? Feed me and I shall survive, give me drink and I shall die. Fire would of course be put out by water. Potentially. I don't know. Let's see what we've got here. No, fire, yeah, feed me and I'll survive. Feed... Ah, look. On each of the feet of this, it's got, I guess, the 4 ancient elements, if you like. Fire is the one we're looking for, I think. Fire, wood feeds it, but water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. I was trying to do that before. So we got some kind of key. A peculiar old key. Let's take a look at it. Oh, something can be done with it. Let's see. Looks like I can turn the end to make the key into a different shape. Interesting. So why would we want to do that? And how does that help me? I don't really know. There is something weird looking there. Ah! That looks like a keyhole. There's some kind of crazy puzzle box. Well, whatever kind of puzzle box it is, it just opened this. An ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. Take a closer look at that. So yeah, that end there, or, you know, a bottle opener or something similar. Okay, well that helps me in some way. I'm not entirely sure. Why? See what else we got. What's this? It's another keyhole. See what else is around before we start. What's this? Talisman. The world-renowned talisman, established 1807. Oh, look at this. This little star-shaped thing here. Presumably we just turn it like that. Off it comes, and we got some kind of lens that looks like it'll fit in the eyepiece. So I wonder. Let's see. Oh! So with the lens in, the eyepiece is showing me all sorts of symbols. And things. Claw prints, but look at things like an S-shaped thing on that. And there's this. What's this for? So this has got like a... Well, let's try the key. And see if that gets me into this. That's done something. Okay, so we've got like concentric rings of circles now. Gold circles. Let's see if there's anything on them. Oh, okay. So we've got to line that up then, surely. Not that one. Is that it? No. Ah, no, not right. That must be. Does that work? Well, it has to line up to this, doesn't it? I mean, if it doesn't line up with that, it can't be the right thing. Can it? That doesn't line up. The only part of it that lines up is that part. And then maybe this? That doesn't line up. What have I done wrong there? The pattern's not right. Aha! I just had to rotate it. And we've got the safe open. And inside we find another box. Let's take it out for a closer look. So that's chapter 1 complete. The tutorial chapter, it said. I don't know, that was quite easy. So we've got that lens that we need to be paying attention to. And now we've got this box. This box which... Well, let's pop our lens on. 3 seals stand between me and the contents of the box. And in the box, with that, we have... It's locked up tight. I can't really do much. Okay, can I turn the box any further than this? I need to come out of the lens to turn the box. Oh, maybe that's why. If I spin it round now... Right, so there's numbers up there, it looks like, and a keyhole. We've got 4 buttons and a thing. Those look like fingerprints. And some kind of little hole. What are these fingerprints about? Can we do something with that? Aha. And that gives us a book. An ancient leather-bound book with an ornate cover. I can't look at the book, no. Oh, I've gone to the wrong thing. One sec. Okay, so it's got little circular bits there that look like they line up. I guess I've got to do something with those. Can I turn this? What exactly? That one won't turn. Aha! Just had to pop it open. My research continues at a snail's pace. Oh. Does it say, with these barbaric instruments I can barely read anything at all, but there's something there between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It's the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. The circle are petty fools, petty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold, this is the pursuit of this. What, this key? Looks like it's for winding up clockwork. Okay, well then surely it's for there. Right? I mean, it looks like that should go in there. Let's just, before we do that, there's something else in there. What is that? Symbols for... I don't know, that's odd. What exactly... I wonder, I just want to see if this has anything to do with that. Apparently not. What's this? Oh, that spins. And does something. What is that? A miniature telescope. That's going to be something else that can probably go on this, right? Okay, well that's interesting. There's another one of these here. The top's not like that, but the bottom has those kind of shapes. Aha. A short piece of cotton that smells of paraffin. So something we can light up? What do we have here? Oh, wait a minute. Aha, I've popped it open now. Can I take a look at it? So we've got arrows. Yeah. I saw something else on it though. Didn't I? Did I not see something else written on it? I thought I did, but obviously I didn't. Maybe if I... Can I look at it with this, with my lens on? No. Okay, well, there's nothing much more we can do there right now, so let's just zoom out of this and see Oh, what's that? It's like a box with some random numbers around it. What are these numbers? 5. Oh, look, you have to make the number up. No. 7. I can't. So we've found 2 numbers. If I turn it this way, maybe? 2, 5, 2, 7. And a number here. I feel like there, 6. So we do 2, 5, 7, and 6. 2, 5, 7, and 6. Yeah, okay. 2. 5 was there, 7 was on that side, and 6 was on the bottom. Aha! We've learned something else. That just flicks a switch. What does that switch do? Okay. It pops something out the side of here. I wonder if that lens we've got that we found, this telescopic lens thing. What's that? That smells of burning. So, could that be some sort of candle? Or... It has to be, doesn't it? It has to be. If I pop this into it to create... Aye, there we go, see? So if I do that, it creates like a wick. And that is a lighter. Now that that's lit, what does that do? Oh wait, that's lit. Does that... Okay. So that gives us a heated up kind of thing. What about these? So then that's some kind of thing that holds something. I think this. Yeah, there we go. What else have we got? Oh, what's that? A mechanism of some kind. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! So that started. It's like a kind of kaleidoscopic... Let's see. A video of a guy with his face all scraped off with this box that we were using. I get the feeling there's more than I saw. Would the eyepiece reveal anything? Maybe. Trial! And now he's facing towards me. Trial. Okay. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Oh, we've got another pattern to match up. I think. That doesn't match up with the rest of it, does it? That looks like it would. Maybe that. No. Trying to work out how I'm supposed to line this up. Maybe... Oh, but what about if, like the other ones... See, because there's a different pattern if you look at it. Like that. That's horn. It's some sort of horned. There we go. Creature was what I was going to say. Oh, what have we got? We've got a letter L. Let's take an L, guys. Let's take an L. You know. What can I say about that? Okay, well, looks like that's about all we can do there. Ah, now a letter. Cowl. But there's another L. Pop that L on. I reckon probably we're looking for the word trial like we saw with the guy, aren't we? You know, if we'd gone that way, it probably would have been easier. Oh, it's not in alphabetical order. Trial, trial, trial. R. Okay, let's pop that back inside. And has that unlocked? So one of the locks is unlocked. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Okay, so we've got a new thing slid out there. And what's that? Symbols. I wonder. What's that? Ah. That's like a crosshair type symbol. I'm sure that was a symbol that we saw, wasn't it? Let's see. It's not that one. See if, yeah, now that aligns with that, doesn't it? There was another one of those symbols in here, wasn't there? Yeah, see? Like a spiral Greek key pattern with a with a with a cross on top of it. Maybe. There we go. Let's take a look around at various other places that we've been. Oh, there's one there. I don't even know if I'm doing these in the right order, though. I can't see this. Can I not stop? Okay. I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in there. Maybe if I do it this way then. Now pop that. It's like a nail through two snakes. I don't think that's really the best description I could give, but it's fairly accurate. It's that, isn't it? And then I saw another one. Yeah, there's one. It's like a bowl with something inside it. Not that. That. Oh, we got something out of that. A heavy cast iron key. Okay, that doesn't really help me much, but there is another area here now, and there's something there. What is that? A note. May 8th, McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus it is ether, and now to the Babylonians it is simply up. The other direction, the realm of Ishtar, of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph, mixed with like a spider web. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries and the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they'll recognise me then. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. Apparently that's note number 2 of 7? Right, there's something else here. What's this? Aha! So we've opened something. As I move, that's moving, but why? Why would it... Oh, I need... Okay, what's that done? Aha, they've lit up and they've given me this patterned thing that they were talking about. Interesting. Oh, I see. We got to, like, recreate that? And what does that do for me? I guess now I can put, because it shows the key symbol as well. So I guess, why did it do that? I guess we can pop this key in the slot. Aha! And by turning that, we've opened another compartment of some kind. And another key. A small cabinet key. That's so we're just getting keys after keys after keys. I wonder actually, will that work on this keyhole, do you think? No. I wonder if there's anywhere else that could go. Oh, well, there's a keyhole there. It's just a case of going round and looking for the keyholes, really. That's opened that and given me a star. An enamelled brass star. And then that's dropped down to give us a different keyhole. What's this got on it? Flowers. And then like a spiked in bottom. So that'll go somewhere. I haven't seen anywhere that that looks like it would go into yet. But we've got like a thing there. Let's see if we can find anywhere that that might go around the box. It's got like a... Well, there is a star shape there, and that is going inward. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Aha! So something's opened and we've got another note. Take note of this date, it's the most significant in human history. I've done it. A human subject was required, the catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I'd succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I've already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight I open the wine. Very good. Can we see anything interesting if we look there? No. Did that open anything else? Oh yeah, look. So it's given me some little statues around there. So there's a ring of some kind there. A brass ring with markings around the edge. It looks like a focus ring or something to me. That's what it looks like. And I think... Does that go in there? No. Let's see what's around. Oh, well, there's that. If I find something kind of circular that something would go over, and that looks like... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So now we've got a couple of sliding things. Oh look. 2. 3. 2 and 3? But then, okay. So if I put that one to 2, and that one to 3, maybe it's the other way around then? There was a noise, like something happened, but nothing happened. It was, wasn't it? That was 2. And that looks like 3. Wait, what? That doesn't do anything. I feel like... surely it has to be... what about... I don't get it. So, is that 2 and 3? Oh, wait. Wait. 5. I thought that was 2 and 3, but no, it's just showing you 2 and 5 had completely the wrong numbers. I assumed that looked like a 3, but now it clearly doesn't. So 2 and 5. Ah, there we go. And we got another key. A large and oddly shaped key. Well, let's take a look at it. It's another one of those ones you can rotate, look. It is, isn't it? I don't know what I want to do with it. Where am I going to put this key? That must go in the front of there because it changed into one of those weird locks. Let's see. That looks like it should be right. Let's see. Is it? Key doesn't fit like this. Oh, look. That shows me what the key's going to look like. It's the other way around. Is that right now? Is that going to fit? Doesn't fit like this. I can't really tell. The trouble is, you can't. I need to turn the key so that I'm looking directly at it. Is that it? That looks like that could be it. Let's try that now. Ah, I've got it the wrong way around. Oh no, I haven't. I could have sworn that was the wrong way around, that it should have been rotated. Anyway, we've got another kind of dial with a star shape on it. I wonder... let's see. Does that go in anywhere here? Like, does it go there? No. Maybe there. No. Doesn't go there. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, that looks more likely. That's going to give me this, isn't it? So it's closed that side panel. And it's taken the second seal for us. One more to go. Ah, now that panel that stuck that in has come open. It's got like a strange astrological symbol there. Anything of interest with the lens? One sec. Anything interesting with that lens? Not that I can see in this section. Okay, we'll turn it off just now. Let's see what we got. What's this? So we've got a switch that lets me do that. What am I doing? Oh-ho! We've got drawers and all sorts of things that have come up now. What is this? So we've got 4 symbols. That we've got to somehow... these are blocking this from opening, aren't they? Hmm. Wait a minute. I need to be able to look at things, but nothing seems to be... Oh, there's one. That looks like the one that's there. Aha! Is that what we're supposed to do? Put them in like that? There we go, that's one. See if we can find any more of those. What's that? That's not one. So we're looking for more of those controls? That's the only one I've seen. Hmm. What's that? Aha! Is that right? Let's just check that out. No, it needs to go left another quarter. That should be right now, surely. Yeah, okay. So the triangle and the circle are facing in now, which should unblock the top of that, but there's still 2 more. Oh, there's one there, which is the double square. So if I'm turning it right, it needs to go 1, 2, 3 times. Don't think I can turn it left. Oh, I can. That might save me some trouble. Yes, one more. Oh, there's one there. Needs to go left. Yeah, there we go. So that should open now, right? Well, there we go. We've got some kind of rubber band and a large cog. Well, let's see. Maybe that's got some cogs and some stuff that can't quite turn. Did that go in there? Okay, but they look like they're overlapping. Well, let's see if it makes any difference to anything. Oh yeah, it's done something. What is that? A screwdriver with a large handle. A large handled screwdriver. That's good. Maybe that's useful for something. There are screws down there, look. Surely the screwdriver has to be for that. I have to do it individually for each one. Okay, fair enough. No doubt as well, when we get through this puzzle box, there'll be another puzzle box or something inside, won't there? Okay, so I've opened a thing. Wonder. Oh-ho! So by doing that, we can stop this. What is that? A peculiar folding key. I see. Okay, very nice. What am I looking at now? I saw another keyhole somewhere, didn't I? There, look. that folding key under... What do I need it to be like? Right. It's gonna be difficult to get that one right, you know? Ah, I see. I've got it. I've got it. I think that should be the way to use it. I think. Soon find out. It's the wrong shape. Maybe if I take this one. There. That side's the right shape. Yeah, maybe like that. Just slightly squint on doing it. Yeah, there we go. How does that? That doesn't look like it turns. How do you actually do anything with it? Does that... Ah. It did open. We found another cog. So I guess that's going to go in the side here where the other cogs are. Surely. Where does it go? Between those ones? Oh, so we can probably use this more than once. Well, that's useless though. Maybe we can put it there? No, because it doesn't... Regardless of how you do it, it doesn't touch those. Oh, but wait. You can move that over. I'd forgotten about that. And that opens something on there. Another cog. Okay. Which presumably goes here somewhere as well. I wonder. So now that I've done that, can I put those there? Does that help? Well, no, because it doesn't go anywhere near. Surely I'd just put that there. And put that there. No. Well, that doesn't work, does it? Ah, wait, I've had an idea. Another way you could do this would be to create a kind of belt between them, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. And that opens the last of whatever these things are. Well, all that does is set something in motion in the front. Oh, we got something. What's this? Some sort of tube? Some sort of cylinder. A long, narrow steel tube. And there's some kind of tiny key in it. And there's a note there, isn't there? An old photograph. Anything on the back of it? Revelation 605? Maybe? Is it? Is that what it is? Sounds like that could be what it is. Let's see, maybe there's a keyhole there that's quite small. Yeah. Well, there's that symbol again from earlier. Oh, wait, what's this? Can I rotate this, or... Like, it's that symbol again. Ah, okay. If I can get positioned right. Can't though. I can't see the angle that we need to do this at. It's quite hard to get the right angle on that. Come out of this for a minute. What does that what is the symbol? It is the one we looked at before, isn't it? The hexagon on one side and the smaller hexagon on the other. It's quite difficult to position. Can we come over the top of this? I mean, yeah, but... Or maybe... I can rotate it that way? No. Okay, the position that that needs to be in is pretty tricky. Let me just see something. Maybe I can... Ah, hold on. That might be a good position. Oh, almost. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that is it. Good. What's that done? It's given me some kind of silver shield symbol. Okay. What do we have around that we could use a shield on? Any of these? Can we use that on that? Okay. And with that shield we get a blue gemstone, an oval gemstone. I wonder. There's a hole there that looks oval shaped. There we go. I wonder, actually. Is that a Revelation 605? What we're supposed to set? Timed 605. We'll find out. Aha! 605 was the only thing. Revolve to 605, I guess, was what it was actually saying. I don't know. So what have we got here? Chapter complete. It opens up like some sort of weird doll's house. It says, do I really think I've proven myself yet? I don't know, I think I'm doing alright. Right, so what do we have here? Use this first, always. Some sort of globe. It's real. That looks like a magnifying glass. Some kind of dial with like a stylus. 4 square panels. It's got another gemstone, a drawer of some kind. On the top? Anything on the top? Clock faces or dials of some kind. There's a finger mark there. Oh, let's see what that's all about. Talisman Company again. Heliocentric orrery. Aha. So what does this do? This opens up some kind of a puzzle box and a note. My research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I'm increasingly convinced that this is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear. It derives a colossal energy from somewhere. I fashioned a device through which... one sec. Through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation. I lack the understanding to control it. starting to understand that he's not as clever as he thinks he is, maybe. Let's take a look at this thing. Some sort of puzzle box. Now I wonder. I would assume it wants the ball to go to the other side. Can I leave the ball there and then just move the thing? I can. Oh, that would make it so easy if I could do it that way, wouldn't it? That won't work. I need to find somewhere where it'll line up so that I can take the ball out. But none of those line up anywhere apart from there. Oh wait. There we go. I need to know which one lines up with that one. This one does. Okay. Well, that's the one we just went on. Oh, I need to find the one that lines up with there. Yeah, there we go. And where does that one line up with? Because this will take me here. I probably need to do that. If there's another one that lines up with this. Is that not just the one that I was just on? I've been on that one already. On that one. Right, so that one's the one that's going to get me on there. When does it line up with somewhere else? Ah, the bottom. What else can I use to get to the bottom? This one. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's a fairly straightforward idea. Because that's really all it is. And we get a key out of that. Okay. An ordinary key, apparently. Nothing exciting about that key. Let's see what else is around. So we've got a key. Let me think. What's this? You gotta kind of look around and think what might be helpful. I'm just trying to see, what does that do? Oh, hang on. Does that do anything? Can I position that there? No? I don't really get it. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Can I maybe slide that out if I do that? Ah. Well, now that's interesting. Maybe I can I get rid of that then? Ah. Is that it? No. Is that all I need to do though? Maybe. A square hole. How does that help me? It might help me. If I just look around. There's a keyhole here. That fits in it. And opens some kind of... Well, that's interesting. So what does that do? Let's see. That's not what I'm doing. Try again. Right. I don't think that did anything, did it? Oh wait, there's still some more that we haven't done. Aha! Now what's this? This looks like almost a laser, or well, it's an eyepiece of some kind anyway. Oh, do you know what it looks like? It looks like something you could drop like a photo into. It is. I wonder. There's a square peg. That, I guess, will go into that other thing. Let's see if there's anything in this eyepiece with our lens. Just a video. A room. More rooms. Ah, it's showing me this. And the word sigil in a roll of dials. I would assume that's going to be important. And suddenly the photograph has turned into something else apparently. It wasn't a photograph. Or it was a secret photograph. Well, the good news is that should be the hole that this other thing goes into. Oh, that's something. Aha! Lettering. S. I. G. I. L. There we go, sigil. Oh, we've got another crystal of some kind. A bright blue crystal emanating a strange light. And a note. A new discovery has shaken me to my core. To investigate the refractive properties of the null element, I fashioned lenses from it. To wear one is troubling and exhausting in equal measure, and I'm shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker the deeper into the earth I go. I've relocated my study to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Okay. That's the 5th of 7, it says. Let's see what else we can see. I'll tell you, there was something I saw. This bit here looks like that would sit in it. I thought that looked like some kind of platform. And it is, and it's taking it inside. Okay. And does this do anything? What's that doing? Ah. It's opened up a new compartment with a flywheel inside it. Okay, well, what does that help me with? Let's see. Oh, was that there before? Maybe that goes in there? Oh, it does. Look, and it's flying round. And now we've got a handle. Is that a drawer or... yeah, it is. A camera. Oh. And a hexagonal piece of map. Oh, now what do we have here then? Okay. Now maybe, it said it was a light reflector. Where's that? So, a light reflector might be useful to... yes, look. The mirrors in there that are shooting the light all over the place. And that's turned on a light on the top and given me 2 hexagonal buttons. What's that? So what will that do? Oh. There's more buttons there. Okay. Is there another one of these? That seems to be it. Oh wait, there, look. Ah! Okay, well I know what I'm doing now. I just have to spin round until I find that and immediately take it. Where did I see that thing? There. Please hurry up. Oh, just in time. A star-shaped piece of map. Tibet, I think. Let me see. So that was one side of that. Does the other button do anything? It's still lit up, so maybe I can do the same thing with it. Quickly. Is that? Oh yeah, there we go. Woof. We got a brass key with multiple folding parts. So that same trick worked on both of those buttons. Those buttons are now, of course, no use. So we have to find a panel, I think. It has to be that, doesn't it? The shape of that. That has to be the cross, this key. Yeah. Has to be. Has to be that key. Well, the good news is we've got like a... It's not that one, is it? Well, it depends, I suppose. Because, yeah, that's not going to work. Put that one over there. Yeah, it can't be that one. That one doesn't fit it. It's not that one. What's the next one? Wait, that has to be that. Surely that has to be this. Oh wait, there's another one. Now that's interesting. Ah, perfect. But then, which one goes in there? Because none of those really fit it. Like that, maybe? Oh no, wait, there's other symbols there. Let's go out and see what that does. Doesn't fit. Okay, put them over there. There's more of these adjustable... Aha, look. That's got to be it, surely. That's got to be it. Ah, there we go. So what do we have here now? I have another reflector. Okay. So that's got to go where that light is, I guess. I mean, there's nowhere else it can really go. But where? Okay, so that sends light the other way. And opens up another strange looking little... like a big indentation. Oh look. The light is still coming through. Can I... Aha, hold on. Pop that back on again. So, we can do that. But I don't really see... Oh wait, is that another one there? Yeah. Only... I don't really see how that helps me. Is that another thing I can slide? Why is that not? Oh, hold on. No, I can't move that. There is a reflecting thing there, but doesn't seem to help anyone. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Almost. Can't move it any further. That's annoying. I obviously still need to hit these other beams, but I can't really see how to do that. Doesn't look like it goes there. That goes there okay. Oh, but wait. That way? No, because again, that doesn't help. Unless... Aha! I just had to move it into the right position. It was a bit of an awkward movement, to be honest. Well, what's this? Okay. So now we've got constellations and a map. And, oh yeah, the globe had bits missing on it, didn't it? Okay, so that one, go back, that one should go in there. Can I move the globe? Yes, I can. That needs to go in there. And the one more he said he thought was Tibet. There's another one missing, isn't there? So, we've opened some compartments. There's something there. A brass winding handle with a square pin. So there's one more map piece. Let's see what else we can find that we haven't done. We haven't done this. And that's got a little square thing next to it. Okay, well that's giving me a round thing, which I assume if we look here... Oh, what the heck is that? Now it's just gone really weird. That's that symbol again, isn't it? There we go. That one was quite easy actually compared to the others. So what's that giving me? An intricate wooden box. We're not going to be calling like Cenobites in ourselves if we do this, are we? I hope not, because that I'm really not looking forward to. Let's see. So it's a box with some symbols around the edge, but not much else. What else have we... Oh, wait. Aha! Pops up little wings on the top. Oh, I wonder. That might be a useful thing. Actually. Did I not see a... around here somewhere? Yeah, there's a slot with... I wonder. Oh. Sorry, I keep clicking off to the... something else. I must have moved that around the screen in front of you. That's pretty silly. Yeah. Accidents can happen. No. Not there. The trouble is, see, I'm running it windowed because I prefer to run them windowed to keep an eye on anything else that's going on. But obviously doing that, sometimes I click on the wrong bit of the screen. So what's this telescope for? Let's see. We've got stars and like a crucifix like leaning to the left. Okay. So what's that going to be useful for? Oh yeah, there's a star thing, isn't there? That I saw. Where's that? Is it this? No. there not something like that? Am I thinking of something else? Oh wait, what's this? No. I wanted to go to that. What's that? Apparently I can't look at that. Is there anything else that has stars on it? Could that be... Could that be stars? Ah! It is, and there's the last map. There's the last map piece. And the 6th of 7 notes. The circle were right all along. How can I have been so blind? I've discovered a passage in there, Scriptus Nocti, an incantation lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. This night I summon Astaroth. Oh, that's a bad idea, isn't it? Whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of accusers and inquisitors, and he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element can be mine. I can barely contain myself. There's so much to prepare. Right, so that gave me a square that goes on here. There. Right in Africa. Which turns that, and... gives me like a little pull handle, is it? Aha! So what do we have here? Some sort of table puzzle? It's amazing how much this thing contained, you know? Pleasing progress, but do you really think you've proven yourself yet? Well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Give me some time. Let's see. So now we've got like a tabletop. What does this? Do these do anything? No. What's that? Nothing. Can't zoom in on that. There are symbols to see if I do this. Okay. This looks a little more difficult. Can look at that. That's got like a small slit in the center of it. What's this? Oh, what's that? What does that do? Aha! It's given us another winding handle. And a note as well, the last of the notes. Something's wrong. I followed the incantation to the very letter. Astaroth did not appear. There are no answers to be had. More questions. The visions have increased. They gather to me, and I cannot stay in one place for long. I try to monitor them, but the lens hurts my eyes. I've mixed a solution for the pain. For those that follow and find this journal, I lack the power to describe this. There is no concept within the human sphere with which to explain it. The house is so much larger now. There are rooms everywhere. Basically, this guy lost it, yeah? Okay. What else do we have? What's this? No, nothing. That's nothing. I take it there's nothing else to do here. Well, that seems to be... Now that I've done it, that's immovable. What's that? Oh. Ah. Does this go in there? Oh, it does. Okay. Usually with these, you just turn and turn and turn. Something's happened. Oh, what's it doing? It's picked something up from there, and it's got a Games Master screen that's just appeared at the other side too. So we've got non-est ad astra mollis a terris v. I was going to say 6, but I don't think it's a 6 somehow, because I'm pretty sure it's Latin, not... That was the silliest thing I've ever said in my life. It's Latin, it couldn't be a 6. Of course it could, because, yeah, Romans and all that. But, okay, so we got, like, star, like, constellations there. What do we find here? Okay. So let's move to this one, which looks like a dagger. What is that? I want to know what that is. So I don't know what that thing is, but maybe there's something to be found here. Aha! There is. There is something to be found here. It's the dagger, look. But I can't see where the... See, the trouble is you've got to line this up, but if you're in the wrong place, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Maybe if I zoom in on it a bit, that might help me out. But even then, I still can't really see anything. Have I missed something? I feel like maybe I'm missing something. Can I like spin round a bit more and... Aha! Maybe this will work now. Don't think it will though. I can't get into a position to make that work. You know what I mean? You need to get into a position where obviously that thing's then going to be readable or visible or whatever. And I can't. There's no angle where... There's no angle where I can do this. I wonder... Does it only work the one way? Yeah, it does. So how do I line up that symbol? How do I line it up? Like it's not lining up. I can't line it up. Must be able to. I think that's the whole point of the thing. You have to line it all up. I just can't see where I'm supposed to do it. I take it off, I just don't see anything. What? Is this right? That, you can't send that anywhere. That has to stay where it is. It's not that one. Could be that one? No, that's too big. Just lining things up with it until it looks like it might be right. But it's not. None of them are, look. That's the wrong angle, so it can't be that one. That's the wrong angle, so it can't be that one. There's a lot of these and they're all the wrong angles. But I can't see anything beyond there. Maybe from above? I honestly can't line this up. I've managed to line all the other ones up without any major issue. Can't line this one up to save my life. Can I do it if I'm not zoomed in all the way? If I go any further, it's going to cut it off. Looks like I have to be zoomed in, but... How? I can't see how I do this. I know what it's trying to do, it's that thing we've been doing the whole time, but... nothing lines up. Do I have to just keep trying to do it until it does? I feel like that's the only option. But it doesn't work. It does not work. We can't invert the view or anything. I'm actually starting to get quite angry with this. Like, none of the others have been as hard as this. I can't do anything without the goggle thing. But I can't do anything with it either. Why am I... Like, I'm not standing to the side, I'm standing in front of it. Why is it... Can I go in any closer? I can't. No. No. I'm losing it. I'm losing my will to do it. I'm just totally losing my will to do this. Surely it has to line up with... something. I mean, if we're supposed to do this, it has to line up. It has to. Did I do anything wrong? Have I missed anything? Let me think. It has to be this. I mean, the dagger thing makes sense. Okay. Wait. Is there any other way I can do this? So now I'm just stuck. Oh, well, now I feel like an idiot. Oh my god. I didn't realise the dagger thing I could be spun. And now I have a dagger. That was just silly. I think I know where that goes. That looks like the perfect shaped slot for that to go into, doesn't it? It is. Plus that's where it was lying in the vision too, wasn't it? So now we've got some panels, planets. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. What else is here? do anything. Okay. Let's see, maybe there's something here we can look at. Oh my goodness. Oh ho! A pattern. Like a kind of step type pattern. From top left to bottom right. Where's that panel gone? So what was it? It was like... Aha! So what does that do? That gets the planets turning. The sun in the middle and the planets rotating around it. Now that's doing something else. Different shape and eye. Does this show me something different now? Well, it does, look. So, it's like a Y shape. Best description for it, isn't it? I guess we're putting that in this thing again. What do we say? It's this. It's like that, isn't it? I think. What's that done? And they've stopped again. Okay. Well, it's taking me back here. Oh, look. We're doing this again. Let's hope this one's not as bad as the last one was. For me. Yeah, that was easy. That one was easy. And now we've got, what is this? A large golden amulet. Okay. Is there somewhere that can go? There's a round bit there. Is that where it goes? Yes, it is. Well, that was nice. Let's see. So what's that for? Oh, look. That does these arrows. But there's only... Does that do something? Maybe that changes something on here again. Oh. It's now something else. See? Now that's interesting. Very interesting. Although not a lot we can do with it right now. Let's try lining up another arrow. It looks like when the arrows move in place, and that does something to the view through here. Well, that's the same, isn't it? No, it's not, because these two were there before. Okay. Oh, do you know what? Is this another pattern for these buttons? 2 and 1 in the middle. We've also got that arrow to line up. Yeah, that looks okay. And 1 at the top. So it's 2 at the bottom left and right. 1 in the middle, 1 at the top. No, but there's 4 rows there. 2 in the bottom corners, 1 there, 1 there. There's also 1 more position to look at. Okay, I need this to be... Oh. Is that lined up? Yes, it is. Aha. Okay, I think I... So, right. I think I know what the pattern is that needs to go in here. Might be wrong, we'll soon find out. I think it's that. Am I right? Yes, I am. And this is that thing he was looking at. He had an image of, isn't it? Which is basically that symbol. We got the energy source that's harnessing the null element. Okay. Oh, we're doing something else with this apparently. What is it? So that's taking us to something else. Does that do something new to this? Aha. Well, hold on. I can't move those. Okay. Huh. That's not what I want. Okay, so maybe hold on. Hey, there we go. What happened there? Okay, so I've got symbols. But how do I do anything with it? Can I move these? Aha. So, but that doesn't look right to me. But it is, apparently. But it is. There it is. And I would assume this thing goes there. Because it seemed like that was everything we were supposed to look at. And now what? Now what are we going to see? An open door. Very bright light as well. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you've proven yourself yet? Don't know. Let's get on with it and find out, I guess. Oh! Some sort of energy source. Is it? But we're not finished, because look, here's another thing. Another box. Looks like a hat box, but it's not. Where on earth am I? Don't know, but there's another note there. Can you look at that? Queer sense of movement. Not quite turning, not quite falling. That looks like piano keys. I felt myself cross the threshold and the visions abated. Perhaps they only served to drive me to this place. The route back closes behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something's drawing me on. In case you're with me, I'll try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. Pray you're just another of my dreams. And then there's a notepad of some kind with a sketch of the null element that we saw before. I wonder. Can I see anything else here? Ah. A weird handprint? What happens if we turn it? What's that done? What does that do? Oh, is it this? Well, that did something. I don't know, is that right? Is there something here we can do? There's that. Is that something? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, there's one though. Aha, we got some kind of small gear. Great. Is that a different one? Oh, hang on, look. Triangular symbol. Interesting. What's that done? Yeah, that slid half of this open. It's giving me something else. Now what's this? Let's see. Okay, oh. Don't think that was supposed to happen. What am I supposed to do then? Has that done something? Have I messed it up again? Oh, that's interesting. Guess if we flip the switch now. Does that do something? What does that do? It opens up another compartment on the tabletop. Okay. So now we've got a metal orb. Something strange about it, he says. Oh my god. You're doing little things that are annoying. Just a moment. A metal orb, there's something strange about it, he says. Well, what's so strange about it? Oh well, that's a bit odd. But I don't really know. What we're looking at there. Obviously there's circular symbols. That looks different. Does that need to be there? Yep, that did something. Oh look. We found like more. Why can't I open that any further? There we go, that's better. And we find a gear there which should slot into that other section. Where is it? There. The gear should go in here. And that moves the other side. And we've got another drawer. A key of some kind, a strangely shaped key. And some old tarot cards that we don't need. Can't close the drawer. Let's see what else we've got. There's a keyhole there. That doesn't look like that key's going to go in that keyhole. I don't think. Yeah, that key's not for that keyhole. Yeah, that's probably what it's for. That looks the right shape. And it's got musical notes. Let me think. Okay. What do we get for that? What's this? A metal plate. Does that do something useful for me? Can we do something else with this now? Just putting that in these positions. Oh, there's a switch. And the switch does that. Oh, but I wonder, that's moved whatever the compartment kind of coverage in there was. So I wonder if I turn this back the other way. Will that do something else in that? Oh look, yeah. Now we've got a key. That looks like it goes into the other part of the box that I saw. That part there. Surely. Yes, it does. Oh, what are we doing here? Let me see. Can I? No. I wonder though, if I move this, because this key obviously has some effect on things. If I put that back in the middle, does that make any difference to this? Oh yeah, it does. Look, now it's got two musical symbols. So we got like those. Let me see. What are these? So we got like a weird couple of symbols there. Oh wait, I wonder. Because there was a different position on that. Not that, not that, not that. No. That was the symbol, wasn't it? I think. Does this do something, do you think? I don't know. Don't need to flip that switch anymore, I don't think. Oh, but here we go. So this one should be... Oh, it must be... Yeah, I think I get it. There we go. I think that's right. Let me see though. If I reposition this back to the resting position, if that changed anything else on there. Yeah, it did. Look, I don't think these buttons weren't visible. Now they are. And that gives me a number. That gives me some numbers. Let me think. So we got some rod type things glowing. Oh, I've got... Oh, here we go. That looks like... The trouble is, how do you get... Oh, look, there's 5. Is it 5, 7, 3? I can see what looks like a part of a 7 and what looks like part of a 3. So 5, 7, 3 perhaps. What did I do here? What does that do? What is that? Wait. Oh. That's interesting. So if I move these... There we go, look. That does do something useful. Yes, it's definitely, there we go, 5, 7, 3. Where did that number, where did that thing with the number, there it is. Yeah, it's definitely 5, 7, 3. Yep, there we go. Right, so what we got here? We've got a panel that's just popped out with some symbols there. We've got that. Ah, what's this? So we've got some weird symbols on the side of the table. that looks movable. Yeah. Ah, there we go. I saw something with 3 dots on it before. There we go, look. So 1's like a triangle with that going through it. 2 is that thing with the cross on top, and that's like an S. I need that. 2's that one. Did I say it was 1 was that, and 3 was the other one? Yes. Okay, a disc. A coin, if you like. A coin. Mm-hmm. What else is there? Anything else around here? There's that. Is that useful? Aha. And we've opened a panel in the side of the table now. Okay. That note we had. What were the buttons? What were the buttons? I've forgotten. Luckily the note's right there. And the first and last keys. Oh yeah, look. Those. Coin slot. What would you put in a coin slot? Maybe a coin? Oh, I missed what that was. Can we do that again? One. Is that right? Ah, crap. Start again then. Okay. What happened there? It won't let me do it. Will it? So it didn't work. Am I going too slow? Aha. It's doing it on its own now. And we've got metal handles. 2 metal handles. Only 2, not 4. You know what I'm talking about. Well, if you know, you know. If you don't, oh well. So, that, aha. This, do these fit this somehow? Oh look, is that something? No, no, okay. So somewhere else that could go, oh maybe on the other side of these. Oh yeah, look at that. That's interesting. Okay. So we've got a cube. Oh. Would you look at that? Fancy. Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. It's just the same one though, isn't it? Oh, wait. Aha. Now that's interesting. So okay, I need to get one of each of these to go into certain places. That one should work, I think. I get it now, that's easy. Actually, just making sure you reposition everything the right way. And it's easier because you know which ones you don't need to reposition. So like that one, but the only thing is, that one will end up in the same place as the other one did. So that's no use. I need to be able to... hold on. I don't need that one. Run on top there. Yeah, that's great, but it's in the wrong place. There we go. But that's not in a useful position. That isn't either. That one... No. That doesn't work. Moving these into the right positions so that they're usable isn't great. Unless... No, I need to be able to... What side did I say I've missed the things from? Yeah, the top right and the bottom left. Wait. So actually... That was the one I wanted. I think. No. Yeah. Yeah, top right and bottom... I'm confusing myself now. Either way, it's in the wrong position. Top, so bottom right is what I need. Top right. That's going to go... If I think about it... It's going to face, and then that would be the one, wouldn't it? That would be the one. Should be the one. I hope. There we go. There we go. That should leave me with just one more I need to position. No, it's easier said than done, you know. Oh, come on. I don't think this is going to do it, is it? Is this going to do it? Nope. I need that to be on the bottom. Somehow. How do I get that to happen? I guess if I turn it and turn it again. But is the bottom right what I want? No, I want it to be on the bottom left hand corner. So I guess that means I need to turn it like that. No. Maybe like that. There it is. Good, good. That should work. Yes, it does. Problem solved. What's that done? For me. What has that done for me? Oh, a gem. Good. A red gem, and it's got like a metal plate inside it. Ouch, my ear, sorry. Well, I'm glad I got that. What have we got around? Something's happening, that's shut. Is that something else happening? Something opening? Oh, look. Aha. Right, well, what am I doing with this? Oh my goodness. I don't understand this one. But it looks like, surely I have to get these out somehow. Okay. Does that let me have that, or what? A blue gem. So I have to move all these gems into positions where they're out of the way. Well, that isn't going to work, is it? Or is it? Well, it might actually. See if I do this. That should do it. Oh, I can't because that's in the way. Right, well I can get this one. But how did I get the last one? Think about this for a minute. Aha. No, it wasn't that hard after all. I had to think about it for all of about 2 seconds. There we go. Problem solved. Don't need that anymore. And now we can put these in here. Let's see. That one. This one obviously goes here. Is that right? Does that do anything? What's that window for? Oh ho! Well, would you look at that? That's done something. Still not entirely sure what, but we are in a position where we've got this box to look at. Oh my word. What in the world is this? So, okay. I guess this needs to get into the... Oh, I should have dragged that in, actually. Right, let's see what we can do with it. Nope. Yes. I think. Could be wrong. I don't know, is that right? That's the only way it can go. Outside of that, isn't it? It looks like each of these have 3 positions. Yeah, the only position that can go into for this is that one. That one then goes there, or there, so yeah. Hmm, maybe not. Because there's nowhere else position-wise I can go from there. No. Has to be that way. Oh, do you know that I completely missed the fact that I was in the middle there? Okay, it looks like there's only one position we can go in with that. There we go, look. And in. Okay, now I've got a light. Oh look, and that's going to line up with something. see something. What have we got around us? Oh look, I need to match up with that. Only I can't because... There it is. I had it for about a moment. Looks like I did it. Looks like we have to do this all over again. Let's go over here so I can see a bit better where this ball's going. Right, there's only one position that I can take there, which is that one. Yeah, there we go. Where does that connect to? There. Yeah, so it has to be that way. Then this way. No, it can't be. Oh, this way maybe. No, because the only place that can go is there. Oh, hold on. I think I see what I did wrong. There it is. Well, this should be okay. Does that go in yet? No. There you go. Positioning of that was not too difficult. Oh, looks like we got this again though. Another symbol. This time I can move that. So what am I trying to match up with this time? Ah, hold on. That's it. That's it. What's happening now? What's happening? Oh, we did it! Game complete, you made it through. Unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be sterner tests to come. You've taken the first step in a longer journey. I see no benefit in hiding the truth for your predicament. There's no way back, not for any of us. For now, you're as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many more rooms ahead. So that was the room. Quite a good puzzle sort of game. With a lot of puzzle boxes and bits and pieces that you have to do in those boxes. A lot of them in this game were fairly straightforward. Maybe that'll change. I don't know. But anyway, if you've enjoyed watching that, please feel free to maybe add a like and a subscription onto there. Excuse me one moment. Onto my channel, that's Supernauta Streams. You already know that, you're there now. And if you do enjoy, please feel free to like and subscribe. And maybe hit that bell for notifications. For now though guys, thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.